up, rock stars? Welcome back to my channel. And today we're going to be doing finally a makeup tutorial. It's been a while since I actually did a makeup tutorial on my channel, and I'm Makeup by Roxy Belle, so I might as well start getting to some makeup to prove to you guys that I actually can do some makeup. Anywho, so something that I've been seeing for the last few weeks is Google picks my makeup. And I'm going to jump on the bandwagon. Here I am. Jump. Here we go. Let's do this. So, Nikki Tutorials started this one, I believe, and I've seen some other makeup artists like Manny, and I even saw Graveyard Girl do this. So, I want to join the club of Google picking my makeup. So, the way you're supposed to do it is you go to Google. So, I'm going to go to Google on my phone. And I've seen a couple variations, but I'm going to do it the way that Nikki did it. And so you type the first letter and the last letter of your name and then look. So I'm going to put R for Roxy, B for Belle, and look. Alright, and then you're supposed to pick the very first picture that comes up. Alright, and I'll show you that it is this one, which is a football player from the North Carolina Panthers. And I'm guessing maybe in this one, RB stands for running back. Maybe this is a running back. But this is what I'm working with. This is my inspiration. Okay, let's see here. Well, I must say that I always like the Panthers color scheme. That blue, I love that blue. It's like a really pretty blue and silver and white and black. So, alright, this is what I'm working with. Silver, black, blue, white. Okay, so I guess this is supposed to be my inspiration. And I guess what I'll go do right now is go pick out some makeup that matches some of those colors and go from there. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I went and grabbed some makeup. I just grabbed a bunch of random stuff, to be honest. Stuff that I could make a smoky eye with, some blues, some different colors, and I don't really have a plan, so we're just gonna see what happens. But I'm thinking kind of a blue smoky eye with a bit of a silver sparkle. I don't know. So let's just get started. What I'm gonna first start off with is my Urban Decay Primer Potion, which is just almost empty. I'm gonna start that on my eye to prime. And since I'm gonna start with my eyes, I'm gonna bring you guys closer so you can see what's going down. But I just blend that in, and that's gonna help start with a nice base. Let's bring it closer. There we go. Cool. Hey! Hi! Ooh. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, I am just gonna go for it. Let's go right for that blue. And one of my favorite blues of all time is from the Urban Decay Deluxe palette, and it is called Peace. And it is such a pretty blue. And that really, to me, looks like that North Carolina Panther blue. So we're gonna go ahead and put that on the lid. Use my MAC brush. And we're going to be putting Peace on the lid. Okay. So this is what it looks like with just Peace on the lid. Next, we're gonna take a blending brush and let's start smoking out this eye. I think I'm gonna stay in the same palette. We're gonna stay in the Deluxe palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. Listen to the sound. It's just fun and it feels nice. Okay, so I'm gonna take the color next to it. We started with Peace, and now I'm moving on to Zero, this nice dark color, this black. It's not super black, so it's a nice buildable black. If you want to do a smoky eye that's not super dark. Alright. So I'm just going to be using back and forth motions to blend out this black and smoke out my eye a little bit. gonna kind of be like a blue and silver smoky eye. Okay. Next, I'm gonna take a different brush. This is like a crease brush, so it's a little bit pointier. And I'm gonna be using a darker black. I'm probably gonna go into this palette. It's from The Balm Cosmetics. I don't know, someone gave this to me as a gift. I just think the packaging is so cute. Look, it's like little girls that are, this is hiding the lady parts. Okay, but what I'm gonna do, I love this palette because it's got really pigmented colors, including this black that's called Serious. Because this girl is serious. Okay, so I'm gonna take this brush and I'm gonna dip it into the black, and then I'm going to put this in the outer corner. Just to add a little bit of depth to the smoky eye. You already have that black, but you want that outer corner to be the darkest point. And this is something that I do with pretty much all smoky eyes. It's not always black, but having like a darker brown or a darker color right in the outside corner. And it really just adds some depth to the smoky eye. Okay, now that we have some of the shadows down, I'm going to take a 224 by MAC just to work on some blending. And I'm not going to keep you around for all of this. I'll cut some of it out. Blend, 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 blend. So now moving on to highlight for underneath the brow, I'm going to be using the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. It's a beautiful matte palette. And I'm going to be using a little bit of this and a little bit of this mixed together for underneath my brow. I like to pick, usually, most of the time I like to pick matte colors, matte shadows for underneath the brow. Alright, gonna do a quick blend. We know that blending is key. It's very important. Have basically my shadows down. I did want to add a little bit more of the Peace Blue because I want it to really pop. I probably should have started with maybe an eyeliner underneath, but this is just, you know, we're just seeing what happens here, okay? I haven't done a makeup tutorial in a while, and this is definitely new to try a challenge like this. So I'm just going to add a little bit more of this Peace color because I really, really want it to pop. I want it to be the star of the show. Because when I look at the Carolina Panthers colors, that blue just does something for me. I just love it. Okay, I feel like that's a little brighter now. Okay, so now I'm gonna work on the underneath the eye a little bit. And what I wanna do is another one of my favorite kind of blue products of makeup is the Urban Decay eyeliner in, I believe this is electric. And I just have to show you on my hand. First of all, it goes on so smooth. Come on, focus. Look how pretty that is. It's such a pretty blue. So what I want to do is I want to put this underneath my eye, kind of in just the middle. I want to do dark blue silver. So we're going to do underneath kind of the center of my eye. Like that. But not going all the way across. Okay, then I'm going to take this small smudge brush and I'm going to be taking some of the Zero again, the black color I was using, and putting this on the outside corner of my lower lid. And this is going to, you know, add to the smoky effect of the smoky eye. You want to keep it cohesive with the top. Oh, for the silver color in the corner of my eye that I want to do, I'm going to be using Bare Minerals in the color 2000, like maybe like millennial, you know? And it's a really pretty sparkly shimmer powder. Let's see if I can show you without spilling it all. So it's a beautiful sparkly silver shimmer. I'm just going to be putting a little bit in the cap. And I'm gonna be putting the silver in the inside corner and kind of bringing it out to meet that blue. It's okay if it's a little bit messy because I like to do my eye makeup first and then I clean up and I'll do my whole face makeup. Look how messy it is. It's what I'm working with. So actually though, I am pretty much done with the shadow. So I'm gonna take a makeup wipe and just tidy up down here. Cool. Okay, now I'm going to work on some eyeliner. And I'll be using first, I love Urban Decay liners. They're just so smooth. This is Zero. I am a mess. Look at this, you guys. Ah. Okay, I'm gonna be using Zero. I like to get it warmed up on my hand first. And I'm gonna be putting this in the waterline. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna work on the top liner, and for the top liner, I'm gonna be using Kat Von D ink liner in Trooper. Definitely one of my favorite liquid liners. Look at that fine tip. Yes. Yes, accuracy. I'm just doing one straight line across, nothing fancy, no wings, just one as even as possible line across the eye. Trying to keep it thinner on the inner corner. If you do it too thick, it just doesn't look right. So keep it thin. It's always better to have it a little thicker on the outside. Alright, there we go. It's coming along, you guys. We're getting somewhere. It's starting to not look so ugly. Alright, we're done with the liner for now. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to get started on filling in my eyebrows, but I am going to put some lashes on just to have a, you know, good looking look at the end. This is my #1 favorite glue, eyelash glue. I think it works the best, and I like the dry clear because it seems to work the best. So what I like to do is I kind of let it ooze out. That's enough. And then I let this sit and get tacky while I'm doing something else, which right now is going to be my eyebrows. So what I like to do for my eyebrows is I like to use the NYX Brunette Eyebrow Powder set. I really like this set because it comes with like a little bit of a gel and then 2 different colors depending on what color suits you best. So I take a spoolie and I brush them out. And if you want a more detailed video about eyebrows, I do have an eyebrow tutorial specific for eyebrows. And then I like to take a nice flat brush and first dip into the gel. And this just helps keep the hairs where you want them to be. I put the gel. And then I go in with the darker powder, this one right here, to fill in my eyebrows. I go with my eyebrows natural shape, but I also get my eyebrows threaded, so that helps keep a nice shape for me. They're honestly overdue though. I really need to get my eyebrows done. And right now we're multitasking because our eyelash glue is getting tacky and we're doing our eyebrows. Multitasking, people, multitasking. So after I fill my brows in, I like to go back with my spoolie again and just brush them out. I don't know why I need to show this to you again. Just all they did was unfocus me. Anyways, I just like to brush them out, especially kind of the front right here, just to make them look a little more natural. Okay, so this is basically the finished eyeshadows, and I'm just ready to put my lashes on. I'm using, I want to say these are Ardell's, but I don't think they're Ardell's. I'm not sure. I got this pack at Bed Bath & Beyond. I took off the one packaging, so I don't know which lashes these are, but they're Kiss number 11, whatever that is, whatever company that is. And I like these lashes because they're very full, but they don't look super, super fake. I roll them off like this with my thumb, being gentle not to break them. I take off any extra glue. And then I go in with my glue that's been getting tacky, and I put that on. I brought you guys in real close so you can see what I'm doing. Always double check which eye your eyelash goes on so you don't put it on the wrong one. This is my left eye. I take tweezers. I like to hold it right in the middle. My glue is now tacky, so it's not so loose. And I put it right in the middle. And then I work on the corners. Getting it as close to the lash line as possible. Then I use the back of my tweezers to kind of push it down. There we go. And while the glue is drying, I like to push up on them just a little bit to make sure that they don't dry straight out and they dry up. But being gentle so that you don't take it off. Okay, so the lashes are on. I just need to wait a little bit for the glue to dry. And while I'm letting that dry, we're gonna get started on the face makeup. So as you can see, I deal with a lot of redness, especially if I get hot or, you know, and I feel a little hot right now, so that doesn't help. So to combat some of my redness, I use some green to eliminate the redness. But before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and go underneath my eyes with, this is the NYX Color Correcting Concealer. And I like to use, I obviously use this, I like to use these two colors for underneath my eye. And this peachy color is going to cancel out any kind of dark circles. And I have a lot of darkness right in the inside corner. I'm very fair skinned, so I feel like it's almost like my veins. You can kind of see. So you have to be careful. I already did my eyes, so I don't want to put a bunch of concealer all over it. I wanted to keep it looking nice. So just being mindful of that. For this, I like to use my fingers. I just find it works better than a brush as far as blending goes. Right in my eye area, I use my finger. Now, what I might do after I'm done with my face makeup, I might go back into that bright silver color and just put a little bit more sparkle in the inside corner, since I did kind of dull it a little bit with this concealer. Okay. Now time for this redness. Guys, look how red I am. So this is a problem that I deal with all the time. And this is something that I have just learned how to correct. And I do that by using the green color. So I'll be going in and putting this on my cheeks. As you can see, I have a lot of redness on my cheeks, around my nose. And you'll see already the difference that it creates by canceling out that red. I do a real rough rub-in. Look how I just use my hands. I decided one thing about my makeup tutorials is, oh man, I've been a little bit hesitant because I'm like, I don't have all the makeup that all these big makeup artists on YouTube have, and I don't have all the money just to go buy stuff. I don't have people sending me PR packages. I don't always use a tool for everything or a new brush for this. I'm limited. I'm your average, regular day kind of chick. Makeup is a hobby. It's not my job. So if I seem a little rustic with my application, it's because it's just how this is the way I do it. This is how I do it. Now, when I'm doing somebody else's makeup, I might be more conscious of that. But for me, especially if I'm in a rush, man, just get it on there. You're putting stuff all over your face. Just get it on there. Doesn't always have to be perfect. A little in between there. Got a lot of redness. Okay, now that we have the redness kind of concealed, as you can see, I'm a lot less red. I'm going to be taking two foundations. I like to mix foundations, especially kind of when I'm in a transition. Right now it's spring, it's going to summer. I haven't gotten that tan yet. I use L'Oreal Lumi True Match in neutral, and I also use L'Oreal Visible Lift in classic tan, and I mix the two. What I usually do is I do about 5 pumps of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I do 1 pump of this one. Sometimes half a pump, depending on how tan. That was about 3/4 of a pump. Then I mix it in until that darker color is blended into the light. I use my eye to kind of judge. Looks pretty good to me. And if I find that I put a little bit too much of the tan, then I add a little bit more of the other one, and vice versa. I find that mixing my foundation is one of the best ways for me to be most accurate. So I just put some pretty much all over. Okay, so I have some of the foundation on my face, and I'm just going to be using a beauty blender to blend it, because that's what they do, right? Although Patrick Starr, I like how he calls it a booty blender. Bounce that booty. Bounce that booty, booty, booty. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. That won't happen again. And I'm just going to be putting it all over. Now both of these foundations have a lot of SPF in them, and I buy them particularly because of that. I live in Los Angeles, California. Sunny California. It's sunny. So not having SPF on your face is risky. Is it bad then when I get up here? Because I don't need that much, I just kind of use my beauty blender and I just kind of put some product up here, but I don't like to put a lot because I don't need a lot up there. I don't have as much redness. I don't have much blemishes on my forehead. I really feel like I'm blessed with my skin as far as blemishes go. Working it down on the neck, blend it out. Very important. And the nostrils, okay. I also am a little bit worried about my makeup tutorials because I'm kind of weird. And that's gonna come out. So I hope you guys like weird. I like weird. Stay weird. Always stay weird. Who wants to be boring and normal? Normal is just a setting on the dryer. In my world. Okay. Oh my gosh, my skin looks so much more even now. I'm not so red. Now, because this foundation has so much SPF in it, you see how shiny it is? So what I like to do is I like to take a powder, and right now I'm using the Kat Von D foundation powder. This one's very light, but for right now it's fine. And I take a powder brush, and I just put this all over. I totally forgot to cake my face. I've been doing that recently, but not today. Oh well. And basically I just put this powder everywhere. Takes away a lot of that shine. So I'm using the highlighter stick, and I'm putting a little bit on the upper cheekbones underneath my eye. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this Stila Red Carpet palette, and I'm going to go into this beautiful shimmery color right here called Kitten, and I'm going to be using this as my highlighter color. Putting the highlight see if you can see it. Here. And a little bit on my upper lip. Cupid's bow. And some down my nose. A little on the tip right there. And up the nose. Okay. I'm also going to be using Jeffree Star's Crystal Ball with my finger just to add some really intense highlight. Since this is kind of a silvery look too, we want to up the ante there. Just do 2 highlighters. Okay, now we're gonna do some contour. I'm gonna be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. Very well used. Using an angled kind of thick blunter brush. I like to mix the colors. Work on my cheekbones, contour that. Take 10 pounds off you right there. Whoa! Hey there, cheekbones. Cut them. Chisel. I don't know why I always make this face. I make this face when I do my contour. Like I got punched in the face by a shovel. Okay, I like to do it up here. Make my forehead seem a little bit smaller. It's almost impossible, but I'm trying. Hey, Kim K contour, what's up? There you go. And of course, let's get rid of this double chin. I know you see it. And define that jawline a bit more. Okay, this side's a little intense, so I'm gonna just go back in with my powder brush and blend. And you know what? I'm not gonna put any blush on. I don't think I need it. Oh my gosh, guys, we're almost done. Okay, so the last little bit is just kind of some touch-ups. And what I wanna do is first I want to cover my fake lashes a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the Trooper eyeliner and come closer. Come closer. What I'm going to do is I'm basically just going to go over the lash line again just one more time just to cover up. I'm just going over the lash strip a little bit. I'm not trying to thicken the line much. I just want to put just a very little bit just to kind of cover the shine of the glue. Because though it dries clear, it also does dry a little bit shiny. So if you don't cover it up, you can kind of see a little bit of a reflect of the shininess. This is a good time to check for you guys to check out this eyeshadow. Yes. And sometimes I don't even put it all the way across. Like I just kind of cover up the shine that I see. Okay. I also want to bring back some of that silver. So I'm gonna go back. I'm going back. I'm gonna go back into this silver and just put a little bit extra in that inner corner. Because we're extra and we want to be extra. Yes. We like sparkle. Just want it to be more like, yes, sparkle. Back up, people, you're too close. Alright, I'm kidding. Okay, so that is the finished eye look. It's the finished face look. And all we're going to do is finish with a little bit of lipstick. And for that lipstick, I just had it and lost it. Oh, here it is. Okay, it's the Jeffree Star Lip Ammunition, because it looks like a bullet. And it is in Birthday Suit. And it's just a very nudie pink, kind of matte pink. And when I'm doing bright colors like this is a blue smoky eye, I want to keep my lips neutral. Just to add a little bit of color. And I'm gonna keep them matte. Okay, so here is the final look. We did it! Oh my gosh, you guys, we actually did it. All right, people, how do you think I did? Here's my inspiration, and here's the final look. We got the North Carolina Panthers. Inspiration. Inspiration. Look at those blues and blacks and white. And final look. So, Google picked my makeup today. They picked, apparently, the North Carolina Panthers and their uniform. So, this is the final look of Google Picks My Makeup. And with RB look, we got the, I guess, a running back from the North Carolina Panthers, but we got these beautiful silver, black, and blue colors to work with. And so this is what I came up with. Smoky blue, silvery eye look. I don't know. But this is something that I would wear. I would wear this out in public and be proud of it. I would change my shirt. I don't think it really matches with my green shirt, but it does match my decor. Hey, blue is my favorite color, so I'll take it. Alright, rock stars, I hope you enjoyed this video. I plan on making some more makeup videos. I really need to. It's a lot of work though, I'm not gonna lie. Just prepping, and it takes a long time to film, and trying to do my makeup in weird little places and mirrors is challenging. But I'm gonna get better and better and better and better, and hopefully I can make some more videos for you guys pertaining to makeup, because I am Makeup by Roxy Belle. So I probably should do that. Okay, but I almost choked. If you have not become an official rock star yet, just click that subscribe button and then you can become an official rock star. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care of yourself and love yourself. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Yeah, Google. Thanks, Google. I'll take it. Looks pretty good. And I'll show you that is a very pretty silver. No, I just dropped it. No, it's all over my printer. Ugh. Thank God. This is a mess. This is a mess. I wish you could see my table. It's a freaking